When I sent out the invitation and the details for this service, I suggested you might like to have a bowl and some water and a towel and some soap available for this part of our time together as we lead into a time of prayer. Singing the Faith number 409 is the hymn, Let Us Build a House Where Love Can Dwell. And in it, it has the refrain, all are welcome in this place. It may seem a bit strange actually at this point to be focusing on those words, all are welcome in this place, at a time when actually we can't welcome people into our homes, except the people who live there, or we can't welcome people into our church buildings to come together for collective worship. However, at this time, more than ever, we are learning that church is not just about a building, but it's about us. It's about the people of God gathered in different ways at different times. Peter calls us living stones in his letter. Though separate, we can build up together into a spiritual house where love can dwell, and that can be lived out in our everyday actions. We're going to come now to a prayer of confession. Just consider for a moment how many times you've already washed your hands today. We've been getting used to doing that a lot. And we approach our prayer of confession and mindful of the ritual significance of hand washing in the Bible. There's lots of references to it. It's so closely associated with the ideas of innocence and cleansing from sin. In the Old Testament, in Exodus chapter 30 or Psalm 26 or Job chapter 9, you'll find references. Or in Matthew's Gospel in chapter 27 and verse 24, or the letter of James. And there are plenty of other times that we find those references. So mindful of that now, we're going to use that as a focus as we come to this time of prayer. And you may wish to join in the actions as you watch this. You may wish to do it later as we use the water and the bowl as a focus.
As we pour out the water, we turn our hearts towards you, O God. As we wet our hands, renew our thoughts so that we might be transformed. As we lather soap between fingers and over all our hands, purge from us all that brings us harm and might harm others. Remove the invisible guilt and shame that so often keeps us from you. As we rinse our hands, we trust in your overflowing grace, making all things new. Amen.
Amen.